Aaron asked, how do you delegate tasks and check on the status without coming off as a micromanager?
Yeah, well, I mean, I hope I do this because I really can't stand, over the course of my career, I really did not love being micromanaged. So it is a tricky one though. And I think the first one is just about establishing trust with your team. So I think it's trusting them to do the job and the way they're going to do it and to bring their unique touch to it. I think it's also being really clear, right? So being really clear about whatever the project is, the objective, what the deadlines are. And I just think it's in tone. Like, I think, there's times when you just, there are times when you actually do need to micromanage if something's not getting done or it's just not, you do need to check in. But I think for the most part, I think it's just hey, how's that thing going? Is there any barriers I can help you remove? Is there anything, are you feeling like it's moving the way you want it to move? Like, I just think there's kind of questions that you can ask to figure out how the person's feeling about it. As opposed to kind of breathing down their neck and checking in every 6 minutes. Like, I think you need to give people the space. You give them the deadline and then you give them the space and you just let them know you're there. You're there to help coach or remove barriers. But at the end of the day, I think once I learned to delegate and delegate often, my life just got so much easier, because when you're trying to control so much and do so much, your work-life balance is completely out of whack, and it's kind of your own fault because you're not letting go. You're not loosening up the reins enough and passing things on. And the reality is, more often than not, when I see the results come back here, I think, oh my God, they've taken a totally different approach than I would have taken, and it's amazing. And so I think that's the other thing. You're only, everyone hears this, but it's true. You're only as strong as your team is. And so if you're not empowering them and if you're not delegating, then you're probably not really achieving your optimum results as a manager.
Love that.
But you should ask my team, because maybe they do think I micromanage. So feel free to chime in the window.